The reason you keep feeling stuck isn't because you lack opportunity. It's because your mind keeps replaying old fears, old stories, and old limits. You wake up every day with the same thoughts, the same doubts, the same self talk. And slowly, without noticing, your mind becomes a cage. Not because life trapped you, but because your thinking never evolved. Let me say this clearly: your life will never rise above the level of your thinking. You can change your location, but if your mindset stays the same, your results won't. You can change your circle, but if your beliefs stay small, your growth will stay limited. You can chase motivation, but if your identity is broken, discipline won't last. Everything begins and ends in the mind. Most people aren't tired of life, they're tired of their thoughts. Thoughts that say, I'm not good enough, I'm too late, I missed my chance, I can't change. This is just how I am. Those thoughts feel real, but they're not facts. They're habits, and habits can be broken. Here's the part no one tells you: the mind is either trained by design or controlled by default. If you don't intentionally build your mindset, it will be built by fear, trauma, comparison, and past failures. And then one day you wake up living a life that doesn't reflect your potential, only your conditioning. You don't need a new life. You need a new internal conversation. Because the voice you listen to the most is the one inside your head. If that voice keeps reminding you of who you were, you'll never become who you could be. Growth starts the moment you question the thoughts you've been obeying for years. A new mind means learning to pause before reacting, choosing discipline over emotion, choosing growth over comfort, choosing truth over excuses, choosing long term respect over short term pleasure. It's not easy, but it's simple. And simple things done daily change everything. The strongest people you admire didn't magically get confidence. They trained their mind to stop negotiating with weakness. They learned to act even when they didn't feel ready. They learned to move even when motivation was gone. They learned to trust discipline more than emotion. That's not talent, that's mindset. Your mind doesn't need more motivation, it needs structure. You don't need to feel inspired every day. You need rules, standards, non negotiables. When your mind knows what is no longer allowed, your life begins to change. A new mind also means letting go of the old version of you, the version that survived, the version that coped, the version that accepted less just to feel safe. That version helped you once, but it will destroy your future if you keep living there. You don't dishonor your past by outgrowing it, you honor it by becoming more. You won't always feel confident while building a new mindset. Sometimes you'll feel lonely, sometimes misunderstood, sometimes uncomfortable. That's normal. A new mind feels strange at first because it no longer matches your old environment. But stay with it. Your future depends on it. One day, without realizing when, you'll start responding instead of reacting, choosing instead of coping, building instead of complaining. And you'll look back and realize, my life didn't change. My thinking did. That's when everything shifts. You don't need a new life, you need a new mind. And the moment you decide to take control of your thinking, you take control of your future. If this message challenged the way you think, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a mindset reset, and subscribe to Motivational Home because your future deserves a stronger mind.